Greetings, fellow summoners. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Death of the Isle. Episode 4, Deathly Mana Drain. And then the last pieces of the wall here, we will have just smaller gates in this section. So one there. And then one here. No, at some point it will be prudent to like mine out the cover, but that doesn't need to be done initially. This tunneling deep water is definitely a future project. So we can actually make progress elsewhere. How's your tan there, buddy? You seem to be basking in the sun here. Maybe I'll make a... Same with Crimson, actually. 2 Gamisons for you? Although, you know, I don't actually have cloth yet, so... Therein is the delay. Oh, that's rawhide? That's not what I wanted. Dang it. I did that wrong. Sorry, Direwolf. Next time. So, Crimson, your convert is off cooldown. So, as soon as Geomancer's certainty is gone, we'll have you run a convert. I'll go it, and Zippy Noodles, thank you for the resub. And Amateur Chief as well. Thank you all. Shield probably needing a vacation after all this building falling on his shoulders. I don't blame him. Oh, this is Uranium Blade. That's probably stronger than the one I have. So we'll switch up. See Simbi too. Thank you. And cheers. So some of the Pomanacerium bushes are closing on ripe. Same with the Psychoids. Assume we'll actually have mana potions, which is nice. Or the ability to produce more, I should say. And he's up. So he's down to 6.7%. So, soon to be joining us, I think. I would say total percent done for the walls is like, I don't know, maybe 7/8, 6/8, 7/8, something like that. Oh, there's a gold mining site. We did want gold. That's kind of far away. There's also a mountain range here, so there's no telling how long it would take. There's mountain ranges here as well. We would have to path like all the way around East Lake. It would probably take too long to be worth heading out that way. My 2 cents. Especially for like 28 gold. Because if we really wanted gold, we could just have Shield start chipping away at this mountain. There's jade. There's certainly a lot of iron. Iron here, iron there. I've seen salt. This is... No, it's more iron. I'm gonna realize I haven't really analyzed it for its materials. But jade and uranium is what we're going to need for an arcane forge, so that's good. I thought I saw salt. Salt's harder to, like, the medieval overhaul mod The materials are awesome, but they're hard to spot. They blend in really, really well. Like this iron blends into the granite pretty effectively. And then there's gemstones. Oh, here is ruby, more iron, emeralds. Yeah, I don't think we really need to go anywhere with for gold. My 2 cents. We need a lich. Well, that wouldn't be conquest. That's just like a gold mining site. The lich is required for things like attacking settlements. So once we get textile spinning, I'll switch over to smithing. We don't have the materials for that. A vest? I'm trying to think if there's something better made out of leather. But I'll just do the gloves. And given that he's going to join, I'll do a pair of 4 and boots. Gloves and boots for everyone. And this simply made out of leather. Oh, he's a good artist. We don't have one of those. But good at mining, good at construction, that will help out a lot. And intellectual. So we need more leather. It's time... You know, how about some fires? It's time for some boom lopes to go boom. Alright, Crimson, that's all you? So he's got leather gloves and a quiver. Should be firing like a madman. Ouch. Yes, fire bad. How did you not learn that in Goblin School? Alright, you, because you burned yourself. Dr. Care, no meds. I'm not currently growing heal root, so I don't want to waste the little material that we have. Okay, so probably 2 more tokens too, and they will join. We need the labor, so that's good. And those gloves will help shield build, and these gloves will help the geomancer construct or something. I don't know what they'll do. We'll figure that out. Rotted corpses. As a demoralization... I'll put it out there. Corpses that are not colonists got into the ocean for raiders to see. And Tal needs 1 more point to learn elementals. I don't find elementals particularly useful, to be honest, compared to the other abilities, but I want them anyway. Just to say I have it. There is some wild hero, yeah. Yeah, I could definitely harvest the wild stuff and make do with what grows naturally for now. Oh, they all want revenge. Well, I have an idea. I'm gonna poison trap here. Now, obviously, we don't have a Oh, did they forget about me already? Okay, fine. I'll go hunt. Did the one I killed probably is burning up? Yeah, that's a shame. Also not my problem. You are about to be... There we go. Recruit. So resistance is 21, but they have at least converted. Which means that it's probably in my best interest to make sure that they don't revert. Which is to say, treat them slightly nicer. The good news is their mood is going to recover because the elves do not like me cutting down trees. But now that they believe in Sauron, they don't care about trees. So it's going to be a lot easier for me to keep them sufficiently happy, in other words. So I'm going to set up just a very basic little barracks for them, so that they're easier to convert and recruit. Also, putting in some basic clothing so that they don't get upset wearing nothing will help as well. I don't have, like, fabrics for that yet, though. So that's going to have to wait. This north wall is almost done. Cassandra, you want to send us some more fighters? More attackers? Like, I wouldn't mind. You want to try to kill me, that'd be great. And let's add this also to the home zone just so that the minions keep it clean. It's dull, but, like, that's all it really needs to be. Boy, that is not a good place for raw meat. So, let's set up raw meat overflow. Next to... Actually, it would make more sense next to the butchery. And we're down to... Yeah, we'll fix the low mood. So take to bed. Why are we leaving them there? Oh, because this isn't prison bed. Duh. Now let's try that again. There you go. So now... Slept in heat we can also fix as well. With a little cooler. It might be worth cooling for ourselves. Oh, we already have cooling. Well, more coolers, because it's pretty warm in here for ourselves. And that should help convert him a little quicker. The other thing is the uncovered groin. Is some of the clothing that they arrived with wearable? No? Where? I don't even remember where all the clothing went. So much stuff already? Yeah, it gets full of garbage pretty quick. A lot of it is like just raw veggies and meat. So I'm setting up now the storage for that so that it gets shifted away. because it's taking up a lot of precious room. Raven Moonstar, thank you for the resub. Cheers. So we got meat storage and veggie storage. That should help out a lot. And then I have two more, another meat rack for processing meat. Oop, incompetent cook, getting a little vomity. Try not to puke on our guest here. Alright, resistance is going down more as a result of the nicer accommodations. And then to help organize things, I'll have Tal summon more minions. And then hit Shield with a work drive, because he's doing a lot of the building. Tal's not feeling so great, though. Oh, we're talking to him often. Jesus. Join us. Icarus, thanks for the resub too. So 91% for Pomalocerium. We're getting there. I think, what else is in here? A lot of Psychoid. So let's get just like a general shelf for things like Psychoid and Smoke Leaf. And Pomana. So lower priority than the important barrels. But yeah, things are definitely getting... Oh, so this should be preferred and... Actually just normal and normal. And normal. And then over here is low. Yeah, it is already low. Cerise the Mage. Oh, perfect name for this series. And Icarus, thank you for the bits and thank you for the resub. Alright, that will help with organization. A bit. There's a lot of other junk in here. Some of it, like the slate blocks and iron, can actually be outside, but this is a temporary room, so I don't really care about the quality of it so much. Same with the tar. You can even use tar as a fuel source if we wanted to. It's here as a fuel source for lights and the like. Not too worried about that, though. Tal, thank you for the bits as well. And Kilgore for the gifted subs. Another hype train. Cheers, all. I'll pass the loyalty, the notice of loyalty over to our Dark Lord Sauron. So because of all the added storage and the like, we've not made a ton of progress on these walls, but we'll get back to that in a minute, I think. Tova. I'm not real. I don't know what that means, but first time chat and you're dropping bits, I appreciate it. Even if it ain't real. Okay, yep, shield's back to work now. Perfect. Tal has recovered from food poisoning. Good. So that was unfortunate. And we should be pretty close to getting this guy converted. It's coming down to the teens, I imagine. 17? Yeah. Good, good, good. All according to plan. That's a lot of Lembus. Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize how much that was going to be. So textile spinning finally got done. Fantastic. You guys voted that I go smithing next so that we can get a smithy. I don't have a workshop yet, but perhaps that is a next project that we work on once the walls are done. And I definitely am going to want a spinning wheel so that I can turn this raw cotton into cloth so that we can get some clothing, because clothing is becoming a bit of an issue. How many hours do I have in this game? 6,000 hours over the last decade plus. Quite a lot of time, I'd say. Oh, look at all that granite. Lovely. .0. All right. You make the spinning wheel, please. Add bill. Spin cotton forever. Spin cotton forever. We'll do batches of it and then individual. Time to make pemmican for an eventual trip. I don't have any trips planned. Plus, dried meat is essentially pemmican. It doesn't spoil for about a year. So there's not much need to make pemmican, given dried meat serves roughly the same purpose. Cloth, yes. So, let's see. Shield, well, I think we just need a bunch of gambesons and pants. Or trousers. So this is 70 fabric for 10 sharp. I could do sackcloth, but those are kind of uncomfortable. Letrix the Lost, thanks for the gifted subs too. Yeah, maybe I'll just I'll cop for the gambesons. And then trousers. I think all the pants are the same. 7.2 for trousers. 7.2. Yeah, so I'll just do trousers. Keep it simple. So Tal has a lot of tailoring to do. I missed a treat. I apologize. Here we go. You found this game for the pandemic? Really good pandemic game, I'll say that much. Ah, mana drain. Okay, if there's mana drain, I'm gonna summon the minions now. So mana drain is an event where our Tal's mana regen is now in the negative, as is, I guess, the Geomancer's. What did Quivers do in the game? Increased shooting speed. So range cooldown factor reduction of 25%. More pew pew. More daka daka. Looks like we're not doing really good at filling the tanning racks. And I really do need the leather, so I've got to get better at that. Oops, more food poisoning. Ugh, gross. So trousers, are they allowed? Yes. Crimson, what is forced on you? You are choosing not to give up the loincloth in lieu of trousers, which seems strange. So over here, we're going to put Gambison and trousers in here to help recruit. let him wear some. Maybe... Oh, that was the wrong thing. Shoot. Well, literally, shoot. Well, if you try to break out of prison, you're going to have a really rotten luck, because you're going to just immediately get murdered. There, now you're wearing pants. You're welcome. This northern wall is almost done, just 18 more granite, and it's finished, and then we'll work on the side gates, or the front gates, or whatever you want to call it. And what to build next? So I can add to the defenses if you want, like traps or whatever, more shooting, etc., or start working on the shooting tunnels. But we could do bedrooms, storage, defenses, dining, workshop, or other. So there you go. There's the poll for next construction project. Our mana is completely out. Thank you, mana drain. Oh, and the gambesons were not set up to use cloth, because I'm stupid. Oh, we have pomona fruit. So with the pomona fruit, what we need to do is we need to... Hey. I might need to do some modding, is what I need to do. The problem is the pressing it can't seem to be done on that kitchen table. Let me see if it's at a craft spot. Nah. I don't think it would be at a millstone. Yeah, I think it's just modding compatibilities. Unless it's at an oven or stew pot, but I don't think it would be. Is it here? Maybe I overlooked it. Mashed potatoes. Stop. Research and pressing? Oh, yeah, that might be it. Normally it would be just at a regular, like, fueled kitchen. I'm just looking around to see if there's any that I overlooked. Because I'm not going to unlock intermediate cooking quite some time. So in the presser, yeah, maybe we'll see if pressing is something that we research next. I'm not going to worry too much about it because I haven't really been using the mana potions, so it's not super urgent. Except for this stuff does spoil rather quickly. So I'll ask if that's something you want to research next. Or research now. It looks like you guys want bedrooms. So I'm going to resolve this poll. And say, make clothing and bedrooms and the wall. Should I switch to pressing research? There's a double entendre in there, I guess. Or continue smithing. No would be continue smithing. I don't think it's urgent either way. So you're down from mana sickness. So let's go ahead and not have you die. And administer a little bit of mana potion. There you go. So this is a result of being out of mana and then also food poisoned. Oh, great. And now I'm being attacked. Good timing. Good timing. You're also starving? Oh, well, I'll feed you. No food. Oh, wait, what do you mean no food? Oh, right. Because dried was not on the menu. So who's attacking us? Legolas? Well, okay. Not that Legolas, as you can see, shooting 4. So, a Legolas. A magically gifted Legolas, which is hypothetically one that we could recruit. And it looks like you guys say switch to pressing. You set off the poison trap. Dummy. And I smushed you in 1 hit. Okay. Well. Here lies Legolas. Soon to be yummy Legolas. An imposter Legolas. I guess you can now take off the tattered stuff, because you're not having to convert anyone. So you'll not have the tattered apparel problems. Tal, you're recovering from food poisoning and mana sickness. That's good. Administering the mana pots, and we are switching over to pressing, and then we can go back. But yeah, maybe do some cooking, and maybe like don't get food poisoning, because you know that's kind of a problem. Ooh, yummy food. Oh, look at that. Contains meat. Yeah, you can say that again. We'll feed the elf some elf. Maybe you knew him. Maybe we'll be like, oh, this is Cousin Lego. He sure is gamey, though. Alright, that's the remainder of the walls required. And then it will be bedrooms. I am going to stop sowing the rice because it looks like we're going to have tons of lembas. Yeah, there is a lot of tainted stuff here. Once we have a smithy and the ability to like break this stuff down, we can make sure not to have it stick around. I personally would like to melt down their armors to regain the materials, so I don't really mind storing it for now. But yeah, that's obviously going to become a problem in the long run. Another thing that we could do, for now at least, is to store things that don't get decayed out in the rain outside. So go over to raw resources, stone blocks, and raw ore, and iron ingots, and steel ingots we can just store outside. And that will free up a lot of space as well. Okay, Gambison for you. Look at you, sporting. Sporting some gear. Fnar, thank you for the resub. Alright. The gates are, yeah, I mean, we're going to be pretty done with them pretty soon. And they're tough. They're tough gates. No one's getting through those accidentally without us noticing. I'm excited to have a geomancer. It will really help out with farming, I think, even though we have a huge plot. And then a lot of this parasite thorn bush is almost ready to go as well, which will allow us to start making some magical gear. Are you better now? You're still mana ailing, man. It's taking a while to go away. Should not have let you bottom out for so long. I didn't think the mana surge would last that long, but it did. Lucky me. Easy Jono, thank you for the resub too. So shield's just a few tiles away from having this one done. And then we'll be off to bedrooms. So question for you guys, where to put the initial bedrooms? I could do bedrooms here. This will be option number 1. Just like a line of bedrooms here. Because you have to consider everything inside here is more or less secured, right? It's all internal. I could put bedrooms here. So this is option number 2, sort of like north of the farm. I could put bedrooms here. Option number 3. This has a little bit of geothermal, which might be useful to tap in the winter. Where is the geothermal? That would be useful to know. So there's also geothermal near number 1 as well. Not near number 2. And then one could imagine that I'm going to have a dining hall here. I don't know where the workshop will go. Like, the workshop can go here, maybe. But I could also have bedrooms there. Possibly even sharing a wall of the castle wall. Maybe not. So that there's, like, double insulation. Something like that. You guys can decide. Oh, a heat wave. Isn't that just lovely? A heat wave in late August. Resistance 8.8. We're really getting there. It's too bad I didn't get an inspired recruit. That would have been nice. .1. So it's moving. Oh, the other thing about the heat wave is, like, all of the animals, all the wildlife is just gonna bail. So if it's possible for Crimson to bag some game before everything goes bye-bye, that would be nice. We do have a lot of meats, but what I'm gonna be able to hunt here is gonna go off the map tile pretty quickly. So I'll try to get more dried meat going through the processes. Because, yeah, the map tile's almost devoid of life now. God, it's so hot. It's 55 Celsius out. It's one of the problems of living so close to the equator. I can't really picture what a Lord of the Rings globe looks like, because it's weird. I've seen maps of it. It's not normal, is I think the best thing I can say about it. Because, well, that's all I need to say. It's not normal. My point being, the existence of an equator, I'm not even really sure. Oh, Manhunter Pack. Unfortunately for me, I don't yet have fully enclosed walls. But these Manhunters seem dumb enough to be going to my embrazured defenses, so I'm just going to have Crimson attend to that. No, they're not. They're wisening up. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Death of the Isle, which originally streamed live on Twitch, January 14th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Tolfalas.